When you're planting squash or zucchini or pumpkins or anything that has a seed that is shaped like this, you want to plant it either flat or pointy end down. That'll allow the root the best chance to get in the soil correctly. And you want to plant 1/2 inch to 1 inch below the surface. So just go ahead and I push them into about my first knuckle. And then you just fill it in with dirt. Oops, dropped one there, so I'll come back. 3, 4. And then I like to label my rows so I know which is which. Little labels like this work great for starting seeds because you don't need anything that stands out. You just need something to let you know what's going on. And like I said, this is zucchini. Oh, and best pen, retractable Sharpies. So much easier to use. And you just have to write enough so you know what it is. Stick them in just at one end, and then I know this whole row is going to be zucchini. I'm going to put the phone down now and get some more seeds in, and I'll come back once my entire tray is full. Thank you. Okay, my first tray is all done. Zucchini, pumpkins, loofah, and a row of sunflower seeds. I hope these guys grow. I'm excited. Next up will be my tomatoes and peppers. I grow San Marzanos because I mostly make salsas and sauces. I'm not a big eat tomatoes plain person, so I really only get tomatoes that I can make into other things. And for my salsa line, we use 3 different types of peppers. I prefer the poblanos. Most people prefer the more spicy ones, so we do a mix of both. I think I'm going to do 2 full rows of tomatoes, so that would be 16 squares of tomatoes. And then I will come up with some sort of math for the peppers. I'll get my seeds out and we can get started. I always forget how tiny tomato seeds are, especially after I handle a bunch of pumpkin seeds. I will do 2 to 3 seeds per square, and then I will thin as they get a little bit bigger. Same process though, you just take them and push them in. I put them on the soil usually and then push my finger down, fill in the dirt around them. You just keep doing this until all of the little things are full of seeds. Oops, one too many there. Take one back. Put it there, so then just down. Alright, I'll be back when I'm done. I'm really excited to try these purple serranos. They look like they're going to be a lot of fun, and they'll make a really exciting addition to some salsas. I think what I'll do here is I will do blocks of 4. I'll do 4 serranos, 4 poblanos, 4 jalapenos, and what the hell, I'll do 4 more sunflower seeds there. So I will start in the front here with my serranos. And once again, I do 2 to 3 seeds. And I'll come back and push them all in the dirt once I have all the seeds out. Alright, I'll get those other pepper seeds in the ground, and then I will come back and show you what this tray looks like when it's all sealed up. Then last, real quick here, I thought I'd show you how I plant my sunflowers. So it's like that. I put the pointy end down just like the pumpkins and squash and loofah. Fill in the dirt. Sunflower seed in, push down, fill in, push down, fill it in the dirt. A little bit closer there, right there in the middle, push it in, finger in, about to the first knuckle, fill it in with dirt, and there we have it. Everything is all planted the way I want it. Now I don't have room for an outside greenhouse, so instead I have a greenhouse tower like this, and that's where I will put my seeds. I'm going to get some loaded in so you can see what that looks like. I also use this greenhouse for propagating houseplants. So there I have my zucchini, my pumpkins, my loofah, and my sunflowers. Next level we have the purple serranos, the jalapenos, the poblanos, and 4 sunflowers up front, and all the tomatoes in the back. And then this shelf here, I have a tray that I've already started with herbs, basil, cilantro, and parsley. Those are big in our family. Then this top shelf I usually use for props, which right now all I have is this little Monstera deliciosa that I borrowed from a friend's plant, and I am waiting for it to begin rooting. I'll go grab those herbs so you can see what it looks like when it's all done. There's those herbs. Over here is cilantro. Center is basil. We use a lot of basil. And over here is parsley, which I use for cooking. And this guy here, he likes parsley in his food too. Now the last thing I have to do is water the pots, and I prefer to underwater, which just means that I will find a spot where I can sit probably pull this guy out a little bit, and see that little hole? I will aim my watering can for that hole, and I will just let this whole can go in there. And then that water will soak into the peat pots and into the soil without risking drowning any of the little seeds. Well, I hope that was fun for you. It was definitely fun for me. Click subscribe and like, and let me know what I could do next, okay?